Alright, what's up, guys? This is Michael Makana from Team Blackjack, and I'm here to do my first place locals True Draco Sky Striker Mekk Knight going second deck. First place, I actually got 10 OTS pack or 10 Tournament
OTS
7. Yeah, Tournament 7 OTS packs. It's all right. The deck's pretty good. My matchups were Cyber Dragons and BA and then Goki. So it wasn't a big tournament tonight, but it's whatever. But alright, fuck that. Let's get into the deck profile. So, play your one Dynamite. For your one-ofs, you play your one Dynamite, you play your one Mekk Knight Indigo Eclipse, and then you play the one Sky Striker Ace Ray. You won't play one of these just because for the fact that since Hornet Drones got hit to 1, you need to, if you want to later on recur your advantage, you want to go back and recycle using your Kagari, get your engage back, etc., etc. You already know these plays. Alright, so these are the 1-0s. These are other self-explanatory. You've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. You just know what they do. Alright, so for the 2-0s, we have 2 Blue Sky, and we have 2 Indigo. These are both good. It just pushes for more for damage, and I realized after playing with this deck more and more that when you target either Mekk Knight or itself, it leaves your main monster zone open, so your Widow Anchors, your Afterburns, and your Gauges are all alive if you have those. Push more damage, get more card advantage, etc., etc. You guys all know what these cards do. They've been out for a while. And for the last...
So how's the consistency?
The consistency is actually fairly good. Sometimes you brick more than others, but that's just my fault for not power shuffling as well. I think the ratios could still use a little bit more work on, but you play so much draw cards and like searching cards that it kind of just makes up for that instance of the consistency part of it. In the other 2-ofs, you play the 2 Ignis, and you play the 2 Ghost Stokers. Hand traps are kind of needed so you don't get U-linked by Goki. I actually got U-linked earlier today. Lost a game, sadly, but game 2.
So
game 3 we won.
I'm guessing since you're playing hand traps, you're not playing Demise?
I'm not playing Demise because it would conflict too much with going into either Kagari or Shizuku to gain your card advantage, or it would conflict with the Mekk Knights because you need to special summon the Mekk Knights. So, yeah. Cool. And of course the last hand trap. 3 Ash Blossom, Joyous Spring, beautiful card. Won me my last game. I asked the hero lives, and he passed turn, and he won easy. All right, for the 1-of spells, my really shitty Common Upstart Goblin. God, I hate that card so much, but it won me so many games. The 1 Hornet Drones and the 1 Afterburner. Probably gonna bump this one up to 2 or 3 maybe because the new Soul Fusion set's coming out I think pretty soon, right? Mm-hmm. So because of that, that new Thunder Dragon Fusion's like a behemoth to get over. So I feel like maybe bumming this up might help get that off the board so I can continue my searching plays and all this stuff. I don't know. I haven't played against those types of decks yet.
It's pretty nutty. I've been testing it with dinos and it's
pretty good.
It's pretty nutty.
Pretty nutty?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, well, alright. For my 2-of spells, we have 2 Terraforming, 2 Common Terraformings. It's a 2 now. Should be at 1 to be completely honest. Not much to say about it.
Too many decks can basically use it.
Yeah, too many decks can use it. Too many powerful fuel spells. So yeah. Only 2 Disciples in this build.
Was that to make room or?
It was to make room to cut 3, but you're only playing 3 Draco monsters instead of 4 or 5, so it's really not needed, and you really need to recycle your heritages and your other 2 monsters and your traps. So it doesn't play a big part in the deck as like a pure True Draco deck would, I guess. So yeah, just 2 of those. Next for the 3-ofs, we have 3 Heritage and 3 Diagram, and we'll stop right there for now. But 3 Heritage is needed because, like, honestly, the way you can just recur your all-star card advantage again, Terraform, Diagram, destroy Heritage, search out another Heritage, draw 1, etc., etc., etc. You already know this stuff. It's just more draws, more pluses, I guess, trying to get to your bigger key pieces. And now for the Sky Striker engine, since Hornet Drones was hit, it's kind of I had to kind of build around the deck and how to play with it, I guess. So I guess I actually mained 3 Widow Anchor, and of course
broken card. Yeah, absolutely broken. Bro, should be hit.
Honestly, it probably should, bro. It actually won me a game against a BA player because I chained Widow Anchor to Widow Anchor, taking his Dante and his Beatrice and attacking him for game. It was holy shit. And then of course, 3 engaged, card busted, it shouldn't be a 3. Or if this is a 3, this should be a 1, vice versa.
Yeah.
It's too consistent. This deck, something needs to happen with these
bonus
guys.
card.
Yeah. But it's not good. But, shit. But yeah, that's the Sky Striker package in it. I think the ratios are very good as they are right now. I'm still working on it, but I think they're fairly solid at the moment. Alright, and we only run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 7 traps. So,
All pretty nutty traps, though.
Yeah. So, infinite impermanence.
Like $250 right here?
Yeah, this card is, oh my god. At first when I played pure Dracos, like, this card was good, but like now since you're playing in this, it elevates the deck so much more.
So effectively you're playing 6 just generic, mostly generic negates in your case.
Yeah, we got the 3 Ash, the 3 Impermanence, and 2 Ogre. I thought about playing Droll over the Ogres before, but it's... First of all, I don't have Droll, so I can't play him anyways. But
I think with all the negates, you're playing just interruption. You wouldn't really need them.
Correct, and that's why I opted to go with the ratios I had: the 3 Ash, 2 Ogre, 3 Impermanence. And for the last of trap cards, of course, you got your 3 Apocalypse and your 1 Return. Yo, these cards are busted. This card is busted. I don't know how the true Draco players wrote, but this card. A real true Draco player knows that this card is busted.
Yeah.
The effector and damage calc steals so many games. And yeah, that's it for the main deck. It's a 40 card main deck. I think the ratios are good. I will say that this deck was inspired. I inspired to make this deck because of a guy named Miles Sage. I don't think anyone knows of him, but he's on a 1,000 subscriber team, and he's from Euros. But yeah, thanks to him, I came up with this deck to change the ratios around a little bit and added different cards, and it works fine. And for the extra deck, incomplete. First of all, we got our nice field centers. We got, since we're weeaboos up in here, we got your little beautiful Joan d'Arc and Saber. Fate fans rejoice. Beautiful.
And what about your playmat here? What are all the signatures you got?
Alright, so this playmat is my fucking baby, bro. I fucking love this playmat. My boy Ronaldo gave this playmat to me, and I got DZIF to sign it. I got Team Samurai, VCTRS, Gabe, who won Nationals, and I got Paul from Team APS. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I really wish I could get like Asian Persuasion, Simo, Slim, all these other Yu-Gi tubers, because they're all fucking phenomenal people. Like, well, from what I've seen, anyways. But yeah, so my extra deck isn't really anything special. It's kind of just for Cherry's targets mainly. But we got the 1 Chimera Tech.
Understandable.
The 1 Mekk. Scarlight. Oh my god, this card wins me so many games.
You actually go into Scarlight?
Yeah, I actually won me a game against a BA player tonight. I actually needed 15 more damage, and there's 3 special summon monsters on board, so I normal summoned Ogre, and I had Ignis on field. I synced 8, and I burned for 15. And they called time in the last, like, I think minute of it, 30 seconds. It was really close, but I just burned for game. It was good. Volcasaurus.
Understandable.
Yeah, there's no
need for explanation, yeah.
Cherry's target. I would go with Nova, but don't have Nova. Out to Awaken the Dragons. You overlay with a Freezedon. Freezedon going to that.
I think a lot of people forget about Freezedon.
Oh yeah, a lot of people forget about Freezedon. You don't really need to use it, but like, actually I think you do. I don't remember. But I always go into this card with this card. Gaia. This card wins me so many games sometimes. It actually won me a game of YCS Columbus. I attacked the Ultra Ice player's defense monster for game. It was fantastic. The kid's face, like, he was like, "Are you fucking serious?" It was so great.
Hey, we're a kid-friendly channel. We can't cuss all like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not kid-friendly, so yeah. Hope Harbinger. I actually have gotten into this a few times. The idea is to go into Hayate and have the arrow pointing downwards sometimes, so you can have like 1 negate with your 2 level 8 Mekk Knights, or your 3 because you're playing the Eclipse or whatever that one's called. And it's just
Indigo,
another negation.
Or, whatever it's
called. Yeah, whatever it is. It's just another negation. It's pretty good. It actually won me a game when I was deck testing online.
And you get to steal a card, which is
and I get to steal a card. So like
phenomenal.
Yeah, it's just so good. It's just so good. Electromite for the pendulums, and and then for the rest of them, the Sky Strikers. So This should actually be another Shizuku. I just didn't have one, so I just opted to play 3. It did fine. 1 was okay, but I do 2 and 2, make even ratios. Hayate, I've been thinking about playing this or not, but it's actually really good to play because you can dump your Ray in the graveyard. So like later on in the game, if one of your Sky Striker links leave the field, you can just tag out, come back, reloop your hand with more Sky Striker cards and just plus from there. This deck is just so nutty. It's so good. Like I don't know what to say. Like it's just so good. Like I'm speechless. Ratios are good. Everything's good. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
We'll see how it does in the regional in Indiana.
Yeah, I'll be there hopefully, and I'm gonna destroy all these kids there with this makeshift deck of mine. So yeah, again, Miles Sage gave me the idea to continue making this deck a little bit better. Shout out to Team Blackjack again for letting me be on their team. I don't know why I'm garbage at this game, but I guess they wanted a Hawaiian on their team. So
He's saying that, but he's probably you're probably the best player.
Yeah.
Nah, to be honest.
I would say I'm one of the best, not being narcissistic, but the only person who's probably better than me is probably Patrick. Shout out to you, Patrick. Yeah. You're the fucking GOAT. You're really good. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Seriously, I hope you guys can take this deck and build off of it. If you guys find anything, leave a comment on the channel. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys.